Adieu au langage, film de Jean-Luc Godard en compétition officielle aujourd'hui à Cannes. Jean-Luc Godard n'est pas là, mais son casting est là. Ses interprètes sont là. Bonjour à tous les 6, bienvenue ici, bienvenue à Cannes. Bonjour Héloïse Godet, bienvenue. Jessica Erickson est là avec nous également. Zoé Bruneau, bonjour Zoé. Bonjour également à Richard Chevallier. Bienvenue, bienvenue également à Kamel Abdeli, bonjour Kamel, et bonjour Christian Gregori. Vous étiez dans la salle là, tous les 6, sans Jean-Luc Godard, vous avez assisté aux réactions de la salle pendant cette projection. Qu'est-ce que vous avez ressenti les uns les autres pendant la projection, après la projection? Héloïse, peut-être pour commencer avec...
On était très émus, je pense, tous. C'était assez particulier. On l'avait déjà vu. Oui. On ne le découvrait pas dans la salle.
D'accord.
Et il y a eu beaucoup de réactions, mais auxquelles on s'attendait. Des rires, des exclamations, des sièges qui claquent.
Des applaudissements aussi.
Des applaudissements aussi.
Sur
voilà.
certains effets 3D.
Ouais.
C'est pareil pour vous, Zoé?
Oui, je suis assez d'accord avec Héloïse. On est assez raccord en général d'ailleurs sur nos ressentis. Donc, ouais, là c'était un accueil plutôt assez chaleureux, moi j'ai trouvé. J'étais contente.
Richard, est-ce que la présence de Jean-Luc Godard vous a manqué aujourd'hui pendant cette projection à vos côtés?
Oui, un petit peu.
Was Jean-Luc Godard missing? Yes, in a way, it would have been wonderful for him to have been here, but he was there in spirit. And I was going to take the mic to say exactly the same thing. He was there, in fact. Did you have the feeling that the spectators understood everything he said? Oh, yes, they understood things. I think they felt what it was all about. And over time, they're going to understand more and more. I think this is a film that will take time to have its full impact. And so how did you meet in this film? Is this the standard casting? How was it done? Oh, no, there was nothing standard or classical about it. For me, in my case, he saw a photograph of me, and then I'm speaking for myself, and then he had an interview which was filmed, and then he saw that. But we talked about life, how we feel. And everything was very general, somewhat vague. Talked about life. What do you mean? Who we are, personality, what we did, us as people, not necessarily what we'd already done. We didn't all have the same experience. With Richard, we had the same kind of interview, and then we had tests. The audition was in 3 parts. A first meeting with tests as a standard procedure, then a meeting with the master, Jean-Luc Godard, 10 or 15 minutes in my case, where he gave me the script. Oh, there was a script. A museum piece, a collector's piece. It was wonderful. And what did he ask you? He asked me to read it. He told me but he told me a bit about the story as I was leafing through the script, and this was in 10 or 15 minutes, because on the left there were different short phrases from different authors, which gave an idea of dialogue, and on the right page there were pictures from different magazines, and so this is a different way of doing things, see a script written that way. And after that, he asked me if I were interested, and I said, yeah, I might be interested. And 2 weeks later, I auditioned in Switzerland with Kamel, and we had tests all day long. And at the end of these tests, he had to choose from between the two of us, and one of the two actresses who weren't there yet because it wasn't yet Héloïse and Zoe. And in short, he was looking for a couple, and he had trouble making a choice, and he told us that evening or the next day, he said, why not two couples? So originally it was just one couple. Why not two couples which would mirror each other in a way? Well, that's a very good idea to give Jean-Luc Godard ideas. I wasn't even thinking about it at the time. It was the angels who were whispering in my ear, and they whispered something like, to God for language, or goodbye for language, or farewell. And so he sent me home and said, we'll see you in a year. And Jessica Erickson, you're not French. No, I'm American. I've been living in Paris. And what did Jean-Luc Godard mean for you? It is such an honor for me to be in this film and have this opportunity to work with him. This was really a magic moment to work with someone who sees everything on a set, and who prepares for everything, and who makes certain that the shoot is so easy. Everyone thinks it's going to be complicated, but he is it was a wonderful environment, that it was so gentle and so generous. And what does he tell each of you? It's very simple. More gently, you say this sentence, then you take a step, then you turn your head, and then you move the chair, and then you repeat the phrase slower, with a lower voice. It's like music. It's like a musical score. And the way he directs is more like a coach, an athletic coach. And so it's like a soccer player who knows how to kick a ball, and that's how an actor works. It's yet another metaphor. And the word character is never pronounced. No, it's an idea he wants to get across, and he doesn't want the emotion to make people lose track of the idea, and for the characters, the actors, each movement, gesture, shot of the actor is a reference to an idea that he or she bears. But here are some images to give people an idea of what this film is about. Here is a brief excerpt, and then I'd be interested in your reactions.
Il n'a pas pu faire de nous des humbles.
Qui ça?
Ou pas su, ou pas voulu. Alors, il a fait de nous des humiliés.
Qui ça?
Dieu.
Commençons par le commencement.
Les Indiens Apaches, la tribu des Chickawa, ils appellent le monde la forêt.
Aujourd'hui, tout le monde a peur.
Petite fille, je voyais partout des chiens.
Cette matinée est un rêve. Chacun doit penser que le rêveur, c'est l'autre.
La violenza, la rivolta, chi ha esitato questa volta, voterà con noi domani.
Adieu au langage, donc, dont on a vu
Goodbye to language. This was the trailer. We saw it. The film is being released in Paris, and it will be released in all of France on the 28th of May. You saw the film before coming here. What was your reaction? Is that what you expected when you saw it? Did it correspond to what you wanted to contribute to the film? As Richard said, the script was quite complete because we had a page of text and a page of pictures. It was like a storyboard. And the film was written under our eyes, and then it was a question of editing, and there were some images that were interspersed that we weren't really expecting. But I was surprised by how much I liked it. I was very happy. I didn't expect it to be this great. I was not afraid of not liking it, but I was afraid of not grasping everything. And it was quite easy. I thought it was more beautiful than I could have imagined. It's very poetic. Do you ask him questions when you don't understand? Did you dare? I asked him questions, and what he answered, if I explain everything, it's no fun.
Alors qu'il me proposait de lui... Voilà. Si vous ne comprenez pas tout, posez-moi la question. Je pose la
He
question,
said, if you don't understand, ask me. And when I asked him, he said, I'm not going to answer. I can't explain everything. That's the same thing for the viewers. So being in Cannes in the competition, did he talk about that? Did he expect that? Was it a surprise? Or have you been in contact with him since making the film? Yes, I saw him for the last time in November when the selection was announced. We haven't seen him since it was known that it would be in the selection. And what about 3D? It's the first time he's using it. Was that a problem on the shoot? Was it an added constraint for you as actors? No. Everything was very well prepared. As far as acting was concerned, it wasn't. But for the technical team, there were two people, one in particular. The technical crew, it was Jean-Luc and Fabrice, his technical assistant, and his assistant, Jean-Paul, and they had to deal with the technical issues of the camera. So 3D can be simple. You just go to buy a camera, and you make your film, you shoot your film. I mentioned the name of FNAC, which is a place where you buy cameras. And if Jean-Luc Godard invites you to make another film, will you go back? Yes, absolutely. Do you have a feeling of having worked with a legend of cinema? He's one of the world's most famous filmmakers. I don't know if it's a legend, if we participated in a legend, but what was interesting is that you have to work from morning till night, moment by moment, because he is so demanding in his work. And this means fully living every single second, and it's really, it was fascinating. He's an artist from morning till night, even between takes, and he always has something to say, his point of view. Will this be your favorite film by Jean-Luc Godard, or do you have others? Alphaville, for me. I have many others, but it's hard to make a choice. Yeah, that's my favorite now since I'm in it. Is that true for everybody? Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you for being here. Congratulations for this film, Goodbye to Language. And so Héloïse Godet, Jessica Erickson, Bruneau, Richard Chevallier, Kamel Abdeli, and Christian Gregori. All 6 of you are here. Goodbye to Language in the official competition here in Cannes. And I remind you that at 6:30 you will be able to discover the letter, the film, the video letter by Jean-Luc Godard sent to the President Gilles Jacob. It's an 8-minute video letter that you will discover on our site and on the air. And Jean-Luc Godard also made one of the episodes in a bridge to Sarajevo, a collective film